Hey guys, welcome back to Fight Edge channel. Mike Tyson sent a threatening warning to Paul from the gym. Former Absolute World Heavyweight Champion Mike Tyson continues to prepare hard for the exhibition fight against Jake Paul. Iron Mike posted a video on social media of him doing an active sprint. "I'm coming for you, Paul," Tyson captioned the video. Tyson and Paul are scheduled to face off in a boxing match on July 20th at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. In the main event of the card, which will be streamed on Netflix, the fight will be exhibition in nature, despite the parties' desire for it to qualify as an official fight. Early the media was stirred up by reports that the bout could be cancelled if Iron Mike fails a PCR test. The fight between Iron Mike and Paul will be cancelled if Iron Mike does not pass an unusual test. The fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul can be cancelled if the legendary boxer does not pass an unusual test, as outlined in the fight rules. In a conversation with USA Today Sports, the communications manager for TDLR, Telly Manji, explained that the fighters over 36 years old must provide positive results from an electroencephalogram and an electrocardiogram. Electroencephalogram is used to assess brain function, while electrocardiogram is used to detect heart problems. By the time of stepping into the ring, Mike Tyson will be 58 years old, which is 31 years older than Paul. Iron Mike retired from professional boxing in 2005, and his last fight was in 2020 when he had an exhibition match against Roy Jones Jr. Tyson and Paul are scheduled to face off in a boxing match on July 20th. It was previously reported that the fight would be sanctioned as a professional one. Jake Paul wants to test the power of Mike Tyson's punch. Video blogger and boxer Jake Paul has spoken out about the upcoming bout against the legendary Mike Tyson. Tyson and Paul are set to face off in a boxing match on July 20th in the main event of the card. This is definitely the toughest, most savage, lethal opponent of my career, regardless of age, because power is the last thing to go. I want to see how hard he hits. Mike, I really want to see, bro. Let's see all the legends, the myth, because you're Iron Mike Tyson. But I have an iron chin. People know that I take shots, so I think people are underestimating that me being able to deal with his power. And that is something that is going to make it interesting. I'm excited. I really can't wait to look across the ring and see him and give him a fucking death stare, Jake Paul said. The WBC heavyweight champion Tyson Fury has spoken positively about the future bout between the 57-year-old Mike Tyson and the YouTube boxer Jake Paul. The idea of having such a fight is fantastic for boxing. Mike Tyson is a legend, then you have a YouTuber Jake Paul entering the game and shaking it up. He has millions of subscribers, millions of youth and spectators. Who am I to say that Mike Tyson or Jake Paul shouldn't box? Good luck to them. They both will earn, in my opinion, a hell of a lot of money. Okay, Tyson is 57 years old, but he is a former undisputed heavyweight world champion, while Paul makes a living playing video games and stepped into boxing about a year ago, so it should not be a thoroughly even fight, Fury said. Mike Tyson's training for Jake Paul fight shocks, not in a good way. Mike Tyson looks like he has not run this decade. In the viral social media post, Tyson can be seen running in generalization and groaning as he reaches top speeds in a short sprint with the caption "I'm coming for you." While doing the sprint, Tyson seems to be grunting in pain, with his right arm flailing out in an attempt to stop during the corner drill. For beyond his athletic prime, Tyson is at least attempting to get into fight shape, with the fight just 3 months away. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.